It's no coincidence that after 2020 and what took place with the demic and all of that, that life hasn't been feeling the same, that nothing is the same, that you can connect with people the same. Like, this is not a coincidence. 2020 was basically the end of the old world, the old reality. When people speak about that 5D shift, the age of Aquarius, that stuff is real, and you see it clear as day now. How everything is just different. It's not a coincidence. We witnessed the end of an old world. The end of the old world. The old world is gone. The old reality is gone. It's dead. And this is why nothing hits the same. And this is why you feel like one of the last ones left. You feel like one of the last organic souls left. A lot of people didn't make it. They didn't recover from what happened in these last couple of years. Like, everything feels empty. Everything feels strange. It's like an eerie feeling. This planet feels empty. Even if it's people around, it still feels empty. It feels desolate. Like, the old world is gone. Even as far as these celebrities, like, even that's over with. It's showing you that the old world is gone, bro. And this is why I can't stress this enough to just tap in. Because now it's like the power's in our hands. The power's in the hands of the people now. This new timeline that we're in. This is why you see these streamers on top now. You don't see these celebrities. It's like these celebrities don't even exist anymore. It's like everything from the old world, from that old timeline, it either fell off or it feels like it doesn't even exist anymore. It's like we're in a separate timeline. Or if you're tapped in with yourself, you feel like you're in a separate timeline from the old world. Like, everything from the old world seems outdated. Like, these celebrities, these jobs. This is not a coincidence. All of that stuff is attached to the old world. And we shifted away from that, and you can feel it. It's so apparent to the point where you can't avoid it. All that stuff from the old world is so outdated. Like, I find myself listening to my own music or other people that I know their music, like underground people. I find myself listening to that more than these rappers, these celebrities. It's like everything's different. It's like everything is going back to the roots. Everything is going back to its roots because the old world was so corrupted and outdated, bro. Like, nowadays, it's not about the industry. All of that stuff is outdated. It's a part of the old construct, bro. That stuff doesn't matter no more. This is why I say to just tap in. Like, the power's in your hands now. Nobody cares about the industry. Nobody cares about these rappers. Nobody cares about these celebrities, bro. People crave something that's authentic, that's genuine. People crave. It's because things are going back to its roots, bro. People are starting to crave genuine and authentic things and creativity, and it's a different wave now. Nobody cares about you being polished and being perfect and being a part of no celebrities, like being a part of no industry. It's all done. Like, once again, these streamers as well, you're seeing streamers overtaking these celebrities. These are people that are everyday life people who just create content themselves. And it's showing you that the power is in your hands. These streamers and all of that are in the moment. They're not on no script. So this is why I said people are drawn to things that are authentic. These people are live 24/7. Like you're seeing live reactions. You're seeing everything on. It's not like watching these celebrities where it's like you get one glimpse of these people and then they're gone. Everything's in the forefront. Everything's in the open. You said people ain't trying to create. They too busy consuming and regurgitating the same BS. Facts, bro. Like it's really that time to be just tap in and create. Like I'm so glad I tapped in, bro, and I have this mentality because it's like it freed me from the program. When I think of myself from back then, it's like all of these mental blockages. I would have all of these mental blockages in the way that I process things. Like as far as creating or doing whatever I enjoy doing. It's like this world programs you with all of these limited beliefs and limited mentalities. You think like, oh, I gotta be perfect. Oh, I need $1 million worth of equipment. I need to be like these celebrities. Like all of that shit is over with. Like I reached a point to where I'm just content with being me. I'm content with creating with what I have. I'm content with not having that. I'm content with not having the urge to be perfect. Like it just sets you free when you have this mentality, when you just escape from the program, the outdated ways of doing things. And people from the outside looking in might think that I have this and that, or they might even think I have more resources than I actually have. Like they don't realize I'm just doing this shit from the roots. I'm not caring about being perfect. I'm not caring about all this outdated BS. All this seeking for approval from the industry and trying to be so perfect. Like I feel so set free mentally, spiritually, physically. I just feel so set free. Like, it's like you're no longer living with these expectations to be perfect, or you're just no longer seeking approval. And when you compare it to your old self, it's just like, damn, like I'm really set free. And then when you compare it to most people and how they are, it's like they're trapped. They're still trying to live up to these images. It's like the old world. They're still trying to live up to that outdated world that already ended. Like, oh, I gotta be perfect and I'm trying to be in the industry. Like, bro, that's all outdated. There's no energy behind this stuff. Like, look around you. It ended. It's time to just tap in with your spirit, with your soul at this point. Nothing else matters. It's all over with. It's all outdated and it's already ended already. There's no energy within these things from the outdated world. This is why you can be around people, or these people can drop music or whatever they do, and there's no energy from it. It's like it's a thing of the past. It's people still trying to live up to the outdated ways of living. And that would just remain trapped. Like having this mentality will truly set you free. Like I truly feel like I'm in a separate timeline from this world. That's what it feels like when you're tapped in and you're aware of this. You're aware of how this reality is just it's shifted. When you're aware of this shift that has taken place, bro, you're gonna feel like you're in a separate timeline from everything, from everybody. Like you can't resonate with people. That's just how it feels for me. Like I can't resonate no more. I can't interact with people the same way. Like it's damn near impossible to interact with people unless they've tapped in, unless they shifted to this new reality, the 5D, whatever you want to call it, the new earth. And at this point, you can't even go back. You can't go back to old people. You can't go back to your old ways of living. You can't go back to the rat race. Like it's like a blockage there that's preventing you from going back because you've already shifted into the next dimension. You already shifted into a separate dimension. That's how it feels. It's like you can't go back to the old timeline. And I'm just speaking metaphorically. I'm not speaking literally, but that's just how it is. All that old stuff from the past is like a barrier between you and that because you're in a separate reality from it. You're in a separate dimension from it and from people as well. Like this stuff is real. When people spoke about this stuff taking place, people thought about it literally. Like, no, this stuff is happening spiritually, energetically, like this shift. You're not going to see people. It's not like people literally died. It's not like people physically or literally died, but it's like spiritually and just internally, people are gone. People thought that people would they would physically have to die or something. Like, no, it was people thought too literally of this split that's taking place, like the 5D split. They thought about it too literally. It's like people don't have no type of discernment. Like you can't read the room of what's going on. You don't see this, like how everything's different, especially since 2020. This is why I said it's like a modern day apocalypse. It feels that's how life feels now. It's like it feels like it feels like the post apocalypse. It feels like a tragedy happened, and it feels like you're one of the last people left. Like I am legend or something. Like I'm just speaking figuratively, not literally, but I'm just saying like that's how it feels. Because it's like most people are just gone. Like I said, they didn't die physically, but internally, it's like a lot of people are just gone. Like they died internally. And everything feels so outdated and empty and desolate. And it's like you're the only one. You're the only one still tapping in and creating. And you can feel this, you can feel these effects in real life and on social media. Like even on here, you don't really see nobody. You don't feel energy coming from people. It's not like how it was before 2020 and during 2020. That was like the apocalypse right there. Everything that took place, like with the demic and all of that, with the mask and all of that, with the needles. That was really the modern day apocalypse right there. And it's like now you feel like you're like one of the last ones left who survived an apocalypse. That's the energy that you feel nowadays. Just speaking for myself, that's how I feel. I feel like I'm one of the last ones left that's pushing for something, that's creating, that's driven, that's just tapped in with myself, that hasn't got overtaken by this world. Somebody even told me that privately. They was like, I see what you're doing. Like, I see you. It's like they mentioned like how I'm like the only one left, one of the only ones left who they see still pushing, like still going, still striving, still creating. It really feels like everybody's just gone. Like it's really the apocalypse. Like you're living in a modern day apocalypse, bro. You've already ascended to the next timeline, and trying to backtrack or interact with people or things from the outdated world is nearly impossible. Like I can't. It's like people are still attached to this system. They're still attached to the old construct of things. I feel like the way that I'm going about things now is just like futuristic or something. Because I'm not living based off the limitations of the old reality. Like I feel limitless. Like I'm able to create without fear of judgment or fear of being perfect. Like I said, it feels like I've been set free just with this mentality now. Like the old programs from the old world that used to be instilled in me is just gone. All the illusions are just gone. And my approach to things is just different. You say, yeah, it'd be annoying sensing this energy from people. Everything they do is so scripted, like something attached to them is watching your every move. Facts. It just be so irritating being around most people nowadays. And like I said, you can just pick up on the fact that most people are gone. Physically, they might not be gone; they're still alive, but it's like they're just parasitic, bro. Like most people are just parasitic nowadays. They can only drain you for the most part. That's all they can do. They don't have that genuine aspect within them. Like it's all about just it's just so low level with people. And it's like you can't read the room. You don't have any type of discernment to realize this is not the old world. Like get with the times, bro. Like none of that stuff matters. People still want to be attached to that stuff, like materialism and just a whole bunch of BS that doesn't matter. Like we're in a whole different world. It's 2025. It's like people are just so draining and just parasitic, bro. Ain't nobody trying to tap in or create anything, or they're not even willing to reciprocate. It's all about just give me, give me. Like, of course, I'm all about protecting my energy and all of that, but I still have no problem with reciprocating energy as long as it's reciprocated back to me. And it's very few people who are like that, especially in the times that we're in now. It's like people are just like closed off. They're not genuine at all. They have nothing to offer. And no, I don't mean anything physical. I'm just talking about just being genuine. Like you can't even offer being genuine, being a genuine person at the least. Just the nature of people and their mentalities are just corrupted, bro. And they can just drain you by being in the presence of these people. You'll even see some of these people on the internet talking about it, but it's like in real life, it's they don't keep the same energy. They talk about how they're so tired of the system, they're tired of doing this, they're tired of bills, money, and just the system as a whole. But in real life, they don't keep that same energy. It's like they're content with it. You still see these people going right along with the hamster wheel, like, and just being drones. Ain't nobody having these type of conversations in real life with each other. And just that whole way of being is just so outdated. People are just expression nowadays, bro. And it's like in order to interact or connect with them, you have to meet them on that low level with them. And I just can't. I can't match that energy. I don't want to feel like a trapped robot who is just so limited. Like I'm way too free, especially now with this mentality that I've gotten over the years. Like now I'm even more free. So I can't be just trapped down and limited. It'll just drain you. It'll just drain you, man. It don't even necessarily that I have like a major issue with you, but I'd really just have to keep my distance. Because everything is so draining nowadays. The fact that you can be drained by the presence of somebody just shows you how just parasitic most people are. And not this how parasitic this system is. Like it's just draining. It's so mentally taxing, even physically, to even be in the presence of people. So like imagine partaking in this outdated system and dealing with people that haven't tapped in with themselves. It's going to take everything out of you. So no, it's not like it's not like I'm trying to come off a certain way. It's like I really have to protect my energy nowadays more than ever, because all it takes is you being in the presence of people nowadays. So I have to limit my interactions. It's like I created this bubble. I created this bubble to where it's like I have so much inner peace. I have so much freedom. I feel so limitless. So creative. Like that's my own space right there. That's my own bubble. Like being around people is just it feels like it's taking me out of the it's taking me out of my element. And I can only limit my interactions with people who are tapped in. That's the only people that I want to interact with nowadays. People who are tapped in and creating and just are genuine, bro. It's like there's no room for error nowadays with how draining and toxic this society is and this outdated world is. Like there's not even room for error. Like you can't even risk it. That's how draining it is. You have no room for error. You have no room to allow people in your space that are just draining. Like you, it's no room for them. That's how sensitive your energy is because you tapped in. You shifted, bro. And anything else is like it's dragging you back to the old timeline. And I just refuse to go back. I'm way too tapped in. I'm way too creative. And I feel way too free to go back. I just can't, bro. I can't bring myself back to that level. And it really does feel like you're the only one. It's not really people around who you can just resonate with like this. Nothing just feels the same, bro. Like this world feels like a ghost town. Like that's what it feels like. It feels like a ghost town. It's like people that just become zombies. Like I stepped outside a few days ago to take a walk early in the morning, and I told somebody this, but it's like it felt like a synthetic version of the old reality. That's what it feels like. It's like everything has become a synthetic version of the original version. And it feels just low quality. Like I don't know what it is, but he said you can't even enjoy eating good food anymore. Yeah, it's like a separate timeline, bro. People don't realize that you have to move beyond the old construct. You have to move beyond the old reality. It's like people want to remain trapped there, but they're complaining about it constantly on the internet. Oh, this world is this, and it's like, bro, then move beyond that. You have to move beyond it. You have to let go. People don't want to let go of the old structures. They still want to be attached to the system simultaneously while complaining about how terrible it is. But nobody wants to just let go because deep down they're still attached to this stuff. As much as they claim they hate it, they really don't. They're comfortable with it, and it shows because if you were really against it that much, you would have been let go of it. You would have chose your freedom. You would have chose your sanity over modern day slavery. And it's like if you don't get this stuff by now, there's nothing we can really say. There's nothing I can say. You just have to be tapped in at this point. Like I can't give you these deep realizations that I've gotten over the years. These are like deep realizations that you have to go within and internally to they're like downloads. You just have to be tapped in to know. And once you're tapped in, bro, you're just gonna be free from it all. But you're gonna realize how much of everything and mostly everybody is still in the outdated world, the outdated timeline. You're gonna feel more separate from people than ever before. Nothing's gonna really hit the same. It's really like you're in your own bubble now. Your own bubble in your own timeline. You said lately I've been witnessing people moving in sync with me. Like I'll get up and at the same time they moving towards where I'm walking. Yeah, it's just weird. It'd be so weird. It's like people are just attached to you. It's like people have become the embodiment of surveillance. Like you're like surveillance in human form. That's what people have become. Just monitors. That's what it seems like to me. It's like people have just become monitors in human form. And it just makes you feel trapped and limited by even being around it, like claustrophobic. Just seeing people still be in the same repetitive cycle in this system, bro. It just don't even make sense to me. Like, how are people still doing this? Like, there's a whole new reality here that exists that's taking, like, come on. People just don't want to move beyond this system, bro. And this is why everything just feels dead. Except for it's like you feel like the only thing alive, the only one alive. And that's just an analogy. No, I'm not being overly dramatic, but that's just an analogy of how you feel. Well, how I feel. You feel like you're like the only one alive. It's like people are just zombies, just sleepwalking, like on autopilot. You feel like you're the only one aware. You're the only one alive. You're the only one in tune, tapped in, and you're the only one moving beyond this program and this system. You're just moving far beyond that. And it's to the point where it feels like that stuff doesn't even exist to you no more. Like even the thought of it, it's like the system, this and that. It's like I said, it feels like a thing of the past because it is. You're in a different timeline. You're in a new world now. When I even think about this from the old world, it just seems like it's dead, like it's gone. Like it's no way to even go back to it because it's dead. And this can be with people, places, or things. Like I said, it doesn't have to be physically, just like figuratively. It feels like it's just dead. There's no returning back to it. If it's old people, it's like there's no way I can turn back to them. It feels like it's just dead. The whole concept of that is just dead. It's over with. It's done. It just feels like a thing of the past. Like people are still doing this. People still attached to this. Like the timeline that I'm living in feels like that stuff don't even exist no more. The timeline that I'm living in feels like none of that stuff exists anymore. It just feels over with. Like a lot of this stuff is over with. And when you just realize that the power's in your hands now, the power's not in the hands of the industry or the system, it just changes the trajectory of your reality. Now you're just more inclined to just create your own. You're either going to create on your own, or you're going to just resonate with the people who are creating on their own as well. And that's what's been taking place with me like the past couple of years, especially now. Like I mentioned before, I find myself either listening to my own creations, my own music, or people like y'all. Like HD Self Made, Dennis YG, Dennis aka YG. Like I'll either be listening to y'all music or my own. I won't even have the urge to listen to an industry rapper. Like all of that stuff is just over with. It feels like it's just gone. It's like we have the power now. The power is in the hands of the people. I can't stress that enough. This is why I tell y'all to just tap in and create, man. Everything else is outdated. Who cares about the numbers? None of that stuff matters. Who cares about these fake accolades? Oh, the industry. Oh, Hollywood. Like, none of that matters. It's all a thing of the past. We're in a whole new world. Now you just find yourself tapped in with the people, not any not any industry people, but just like everyday life people, like streamers, people who didn't come from the industry, just everyday life people who are creating content. That's just how it is nowadays. That's just how things have shifted. It's going back to the roots. It's like we got to depend on ourselves to create at this point. Because depending on the industry or anything else from the out there world, it's non-existent at this point. It's damn near non-existent. And it doesn't even have genuine intentions behind that stuff. Like it's all based on materialistic BS. So it doesn't even feed your soul. Like, and it's like now things are more apparent than ever before. So even subconsciously, like you're gonna be drawn towards things that are more genuinely that have genuine intent behind it. Like everyday life people who are not in the industry, but they still make music, they still create content. It's like you can you subconsciously just crave that, and it just fuels you. You get more fulfillment out of it. He said, yeah, the mainstream should never resonated with me. The light these artists had was only from people's ignorant facts. It was all just a facade. This is why I said like we no longer are craving things that are polished and perfect and industrialized. Like no, we want something that's authentic, that's genuine. And that's what I stand for. I even make content based on that, about just not having to be perfect. I encourage people to not feel like they have to be perfect to just create and be in the moment. That's what's going to free you. I encourage people to not be tied down by all of these false limitations in this reality, to encourage them to know that that doesn't matter, to encourage them that you have the power. The power is in your hands. You don't need millions of dollars worth of equipment to create. You don't need this studio. You don't need to be in this industry. You don't need none of that shit. The power is in your hands. And that's what I encourage people on. Just letting them know that. Because that's what keeps me going. Like that's why I'm able to create. Because I have this mentality. It's like there's no more barriers no more. All those barriers from the old world, whether they were mental barriers that prevented you from creating or making you feel like you have to fit a certain standard, is just gone. You just become so tapped in and immersed with your inner child. And people probably wonder why, like, how are you creating this much? How are you doing this and that? It's like, because I'm tapped in with that mentality, with my inner child. Like, I have genuine intent on what I'm doing. And it resonates with people. Like, even me speaking for myself, I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of surprised how receptive people were to my creations, because it wasn't perfect. It wasn't what this world would consider as being perfect. It wasn't overly polished. It wasn't none of that. Even me, I was surprised. Like, damn, people are resonating with this. People are enjoying this. Like, it kind of shocked me. I'm like, damn. Like, I didn't even have to go above and beyond for this. I just created something, like, and just put it out. I wasn't too over analytical about it. I didn't like, I wasn't making it perfect, and people were still responsive to it. Like, and then I'll just see these other people. They'll still have that outdated mentality about things, and it's like I'm just shaking my head. Like, I'm damn near just feeling sorry for these people. Like, you still think you got to be perfect? Like, damn, you still think you got to live up to an image? Like, I hear these people say certain things like, yeah, I gotta, this lifestyle takes a lot of money. I gotta pay for my image. I gotta make sure my mix is perfect. I gotta be in the highest level recording studios. Oh, I gotta be the most lit. It's like I'm so glad I'm out of that mentality because I'm free. This is why you can have less resources than these people. They can have way more than you, but it's like you just feel more free than them because you're not living with these expectations or these standards. You don't feel the pressure where they need to be the most lit or the most popping, but you'll still feel fulfilled. I can just speak for myself, bro. Like back then, I used to think all that stuff mattered. I used to think, oh, you gotta be perfect, you gotta do this, you gotta have this equipment to do this, you gotta be the most lit. But now that I reached this mentality to where it's just like I have genuine intent behind my creations, I feel so free. And it's like when I had that mentality, I felt like I had to be perfect. Now I realize, like, damn, none of that stuff matters. And I can actually do this. I can just tap in and people actually resonate with this. And I feel fulfilled. And that's such a feeling right there. Like, I don't need a million people watching me to feel good about myself. It can just be one person, like, and you feel so fulfilled by that. You're just so grateful. And that's worth more than any amount of money because when you're grateful like that, it's just crazy. Because if you don't already have those genuine intentions, you can have everything in the world and you still won't be appreciative of it. Like if you're not appreciative with the small things, you're not going to be appreciative with everything else. If you can't be appreciative of that one person, what makes you think that you're going to make it to the point where you can even get to that place to where you have all these other people, like millions of people? I'm already appreciative with just one person, and that's why I'm able to keep going. When you don't have that mentality already, it's gonna stagnate you because people go into things with the wrong intentions. Like, oh, I need a million people watching me, and if a million people ain't rooting for them, they're gonna stop because they're relying on that and they're not grateful for the little things. They're not grateful for just that one person who's supporting them. I am. I'm one of those people. That's why I'm able to keep pressing because I can have just one person that's supporting me and that's fueling me right there. I'm appreciative of that, and I'm able to keep going. Like most people, they can't do that. They're not able to start off with a little bit and be appreciative of the little bit that they have to get to that point so where they have a lot. I'm already appreciative in the moment and for the little things. So I'm able to keep going because it's not reliant on any of these crazy expectations. Like, oh, I need a billion people watching me for me to keep going. Like, no, it ain't even that many people in this stream right now or when I live stream me making music or whatever I'm doing. It can be like one person, it can be one comment. I'm appreciative of that to the point where I'm so appreciative of that to the point where it still fuels me to keep going. It's not going to discourage me. Like some people get discouraged by the little things. Like me, I'm appreciative of that. They think, oh, I only got one person watching me and commenting. Me, I'm going to be like, that's one person, bro. I'm appreciative. I'm going to keep going. Because as long as I can connect to that one person, that's all that matters. As long as I have one person who supports me, I'm appreciative of that person. And this is the mentality that that I gained over the years. has been instilled with me within these years of tapping in. And like I said, you can't even try to put people onto this. It's like you have to internally reach this mentality. Like it's not just gonna, I can't just tell people like how to reach this. It just really has to be within you. Like, what is your intentions? Do you have genuine intentions behind this? That's what it really comes down to, man. He said, I hear that, G. You have less stresses when you contend with the smaller things. Facts. And this is what people don't realize, bro. Because the way that society programs people's mentality, everything has to be instant. They got to be on top of the world to just appreciate anything. They don't appreciate the little things. And like I said, that fear of judgment and being perfect. Like if you're still living with that type of mentality, is you're going to be stagnant. It's going to drain you. And this is why I said I feel so free now. Because I can only imagine having this mentality that I have now back then. I would have been way more just, I would have, man, my approach to things would have just been way different. Like, this is really the way to go right here. If you don't have this type of mentality, you're going to be cooked. And it's crazy because that's the mentality of most people. For me, I was able to get over that, because that was like way back then. I was able to tap in and get over that program mentality. But for most people, it's like that same mentality is still instilled within them till this day. Like they never got over that mentality, and it's sad when you think. It's really sad when you think about it. It's like, damn, bro, you really still think all of this stuff matters. You're really just gonna put yourself through all of this stress trying to fit that script, trying to fit the narrative. Like you don't realize you can be free. You don't realize that none of that matters. He said I streamed on Kick like a year ago, and there was this one kid that was watching me. He even shared his music with me, and I reacted. I was so grateful. Yeah, that's what it's all about, man. Just impacting at least one person. Like this is why certain people might not even understand you. It's because you have this mentality about yourself. Like you're grateful about the little things. You're grateful about the little things that these people will look past and that these people are just ungrateful about. You're able to just be in the moment and be grateful about that thing that they would look past or they would think is pointless. And like I said, if you're not grateful with a little bit, you're damn sure not going to be grateful with a lot. And people just lack those genuine qualities about themselves, bro, especially nowadays. It's just a lost art, bro. And once again, it feels like you're one of the last ones left. Like it's like you're one of the last ones left with this mentality. Everybody else is so consumed in the BS and trying to fit in. You be feeling like the last ones left, one of the last ones left who still have these genuine qualities and these genuine qualities instilled within you. You feel just so different from your peers, bro. Because like I said, people have become so parasitic and just ungrateful and egotistical. Like I just don't resonate with most of my peers, bro. I resonate with the youth more than my peers. I can resonate with the youth more than my own peers because the youth are just they're not. I'm not gonna say all because the way that this like world has become, it's even making children become that way. But how like programmed this world is. But I'm just saying, like for the most part, I can connect with like the youth people, like the younger kids, because they just be so tapped in the moment. They might be playing a video game, like they're not thinking about all this BS. So I find myself able to just connect more with the youth or like older people for the most part. Because the older people, they might have wisdom. They just see through the BS. Like I'm tapped in with the youth and my inner child. Like, that's always been me. I don't really connect with my peers that well. Like they're just cooked, bro. All they care about is social media and cloud and followers and oh designer and oh I gotta fit in. I gotta be perfect. Like, bro, that shit is played out. That shit is so lame. Like the youth is more. I would rather connect with the youth more than y'all, because they're not going to be overly judgmental. They're just going to be in the moment. They're going to be tapped in with their inner child. They're not living up to these false expectations. They're just in the moment. When you're a kid, you're just in the moment. Just think about it like that when you're a kid. That's why I resonate with the youth more, because I'm so tapped in with my inner child myself. And I feel like that's just a lost art with my peers. Like I don't connect with these people. There's no inner child within most of these people. They just been strung out. They just been turned out by the world, over consumed in drugs and all this overly explicit stuff, all this overly explicit and violent music. They're just gone. Bro. How you expect me to resonate with somebody like that? But the very few peers that I have, it's like those are the ones that I can connect with. Very few. I could count it on one hand. Most of these people have just been turned out by this world, man. They're not fun to be around. I can't resonate with them. All they care about is materialistic BS. These people ain't creating. They're not tapped in. We're just creating. People are they're just consumers. They don't want to sit. They don't want to take the time out to just create something for themselves. They don't even have enough humility for that, because that actually takes humility. It takes humility for you to actually put your ego to the side, put your ego to the side and just create something and put it on display for the world. That takes you overcoming the fear of judgment, your ego, your pride. You got to put that to the side and just create. These people ain't willing to do that because they're worrying about being perfect. All the things that I mentioned before, they're worrying about if it's a million people that's going to cheer them on. They're not just willing to put all of that to the side and just tap in and create. He said, our peers have this unjust attitude and are entitled, no respect, very condescending. I'm enraged when I cross them. They are riddled with negative energy and social media. The only friends I've had growing up was my little cousins and the kids in my neighborhood. I never fit the stereotype. hmm Yeah, but that's really how it is. If you're somebody like this, you're most likely going to connect with the youth. That's just what it is. He said, I noticed this obsession with taking pictures of yourself. Like, how can you be so highly in self-absorbed to the point you're detached from reality and lack communication? Your feedback always meant a lot to me. You're the only people I share my music with. Yeah, bro. And it's like these are the conversations people don't want to have. And this is why I come on my platform to have these discussions, man, because it doesn't get spoke on enough. And I gotta be the one to say this stuff. People want to think that you're so think something's wrong with you or that you're strange, and you become so misunderstood by your peers. Like, it's because you don't resonate with them, bro. Like, I'm not like y'all. I'm not like y'all niggas, man. People want to be overly judgmental and over critical of you, what you do. They don't understand why you still create. They don't understand why you still have this essence within you, this purity, this childlike energy. Like, they don't understand how you're still tapped in with your inner child and being expressive and being creative. They think that shit is strange. Oh, that's childish. Oh, just go to the rat race. Go to a 9 to 5 job that you hate. Don't tap in with your abilities. Don't create nothing. They just want you to be a zombie, a robot, just emotionless. Like, hell no. Nah. This is why I don't connect with these people. They don't see the value in things that actually matter. They look at it as a bad thing. They see the flaws within everything that's pure. Like, these people can take the purest thing, the purest form of anything, and only see the flaws within it. It's really just a shame. Like, can't stand these type of people, man. He said, I never connected with my peers. Their behaviors are off-putting and standoffish. Facts. I don't resonate with my peers, bro. It's like I said before, if it's a situation where I have people I'm around and it's like older people and younger people, like older siblings and younger siblings, I'm gravitating towards my younger siblings. I'll chop it up with them. I'd rather kick it with them. Because our peers and these adults, like, they're burnt out, bro. And I'll be the one to say it because nobody else has conversations like this. Like, y'all niggas are burnt out. Yeah, you might have materialistic shit. Who cares, bro? Like, none of that shit matters. That shit is attached to the old construct. Like, nobody cares. You don't care about something material. Oh, you got this and you got a designer bag. Oh, you got diamonds. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I care about who are you internally. Do you still have that pureness within you? Are you still genuine? These people have everything in the world but genuine qualities about them. You got the most money. You got a job here. You got this here. Oh, you got a nice car. That shit don't fool me, bro. I'm not fueled by that bullshit. Show me something you created. Show me something where you put your ego to the side. You put your pride to the side and actually tapped in and put yourself on display for the world and created something from you that you actually took the time out to do. Like, they don't have nothing to show for that. All they have is ego. I'm not sorry. Like, I'm not impressed by your ego. I'm not impressed by your worldly accolades. Especially if it's not attached to anything genuine. Like, who cares what your accolades are? I don't give a fuck. I'm not impressed by that bullshit. She says facts. He says every time it always led to awkwardness or near violent encounters. It's just not worth it, bro. He said, I agree. When you surround yourself with them, it's always negative, bad, or hatred. Yeah, bro, because that's all these people embody. They embody this system. They're a walk-in human embodiment of this system, this outdated program. So all these people are. There's no type of unique. They're not. There's no uniqueness within these people at all. They're all the same. Ain't none of these people themselves. And I agree because it's the same with me. It's always a weird vibe with these people. Like, they have some awkward tension. They're so full of themselves. All they value is materialism. So if you don't match their materialism, they look down on you. And they don't value anything but genuine. They don't value anything that's genuine. They only value materialistic shit. And that's all they base everything off of. And this is why they become so soulless in the process. These people value bullshit and they judge you based off of bullshit. And they can have everything in the world. They can have every material object in the world, every accolade. But guess what? There's still not nobody that you want to be around. It still drains you just being in their presence. Like, so everything on the outside doesn't matter. Like, you're still somebody that I would never want to be around or talk to. So does all of that stuff really matter? Because it's always going to come down to who you are as a person. And these people have been programmed to think that all of that outer worldly stuff matters more than who you are as a person. So they neglect that. They don't care about who they are as a person. Because everything is based on something material, something conditional. So they feel like they don't need to be a genuine person. They don't need to be down to earth because they got this material object. They got something shiny that they can, like, they got a shiny object that they can shove in your face. Yeah, what's good, Dennis? What's good, bro? Welcome to the chat, gang. Welcome to the chat, gang. Kenny as well. Welcome to the chat, gang. He said, I don't care how much material they got. It was most likely created by somebody else. Like, create your own stuff. They walk with it too much pride. Facts, gang. He said, I know I gotta leave when they come around because I don't feel masking. I don't feel like masking myself because I know something down to rise. Yeah, man, it's how do I take this? Yeah, man, this is why you don't resonate with your peers like that. He said when they come around, they just disturb your peace. They just disturb your presence, setting you off. These people are like ticks, and it's just not okay. Facts. That's why I said, bro, I'm to the point where I don't even want to be around them or in their presence. If you haven't tapped in or you don't have this mentality, I could care less about even being around you. Because all these people can do is drain you. Like I mentioned before, they're just parasitic. That's all they can do. And that's the energy you pick up on about them. And it rubs off on you. They're just parasites. It's just parasite energy from these people. It's just draining and toxic. And they want to look at you strange. That's the crazy part. They want to misunderstand you because you don't share the same values as these people. You're still down to earth. And they somehow found a way to demonize that. Like I said, they demonize anything that's genuine. They find the flaws within it and they critique it. But it's like, let's see you do the same. You wouldn't do the same. You don't have enough courage to do the same shit that I do. You got too much ego and pride to do the shit that I do. You care about being perfect too much. You care about the outside world too much to ever do what I do. Yeah, they gonna downplay your stuff. They might downplay your creations or whatever. Whatever you create, it can be creating clothes, creating music, production, rapping, content. These are the type of people that will laugh at that. Or they'll find the flaws within it. They'll be quick to find a flaw within it. Oh, you should do it like this. Oh, that's trash. They'll be so quick to find a critique, but it's like, for one, you can't even do the same for yourself. You will never be able to do what I do. Like, let's see you do it. Let's see you create something for yourself. Like, they wouldn't, because they care too much about what the world thinks. They could never do what you do. He said, but yeah, I agree with what you were saying. Our peers may have material possessions, but it will never make up for the fact that on the inside they're worthless. They're not genuine souls. I couldn't agree with you anymore, bro. I couldn't agree more. He said these people be around the wrong people. Let them be around to maintain their innocence. Now they look effed up out of touch. Yeah, it's turned out, bro. They're burnt out. And the only thing they can do is flex on you with a material object. That's all they can do. All they can do is flex on you with something that doesn't matter. Like, I don't need none of that. They still have these illusions in their minds. Like, they still can't see beyond these illusions that this society has created for them. And that's what keeps them trapped in a box. And this is why they don't understand how you're able to do what you do, man. They really be looking shocked. Like, bro, you can do the same exact thing I'm doing. It's just that your mentality about it, you still can't see past the illusions. I'm able to be free from it all. This is why I'm able to do what I do. They want to look at you like you're something so outworldly. But that just shows you how burnt out these people have become. Because it's like, how is me just being a genuine person, just doing me, just creating? How is this something so, like, how are you making like so much of a spectacle out of this to where you view it as like something so outer worldly? Like, you're so shocked and surprised how somebody can be this way. I'm not doing nothing you can't do yourself. Just create, but like I said, it's way beyond what you can tell somebody or some cliche advice that you can give. It's like you just gotta be tapped in. This is why we say tap in. He said, yeah, Riley said, just notice how materialistic blindness our peers are almost as of depicting it a wild animal. All these you show certain and valid morale. He said people have no internal world of their own, no thoughts or emotions, exclusive to themselves, no creativity, no imagination. People are just materialistic. Yep. That's all they are. That's all they become. This is why you can't resonate with them, bro. And this is why you might not ever be able to resonate with them. Like, I really rock with y'all heavy, man, for real. YG, well, Dennis, Kenny, HD Self-Made. I really rock with y'all heavy, man. And I appreciate all the support. And I appreciate what you guys do. Because, like I mentioned before, y'all are like the very few of my peers who are actually on this mentality. Y'all are not programmed into a box like everybody else. So I don't think I've ever seen a family member of mine doing anything creative or something they truly enjoy. Exactly. Point proven right there. But yeah, I know it's not like a lot of people that you might be able to connect with in real life. But I'm still grateful that I at least got a few on the internet or just in general. Because it could always be worse. It could be like, imagine if we didn't even have people like us. I know it's like a few of us, but just y'all in the chat, bro. So I'm just grateful at that. Like, I might not have people in real life that I resonate with, but at least I got y'all. Like, I'm grateful of that. It don't gotta be a million people, but at least it's a few, man. Because the majority of this world is already turned out. He said, I was talking to myself earlier today about this. There would be less soulless people if people like us were in power. It should be mandatory to create because it resolves every issue. Exactly, man. Said appreciate you too, gang. Yeah, shouts out to y'all, man, for real. Shouts out to the gang in the chat. Y'all really the gang, man. He said, yeah, Bridget, I appreciate you a lot, bro. You're a true friend. Can't say that anybody. Can't say that about anybody. For the most part, nowadays, you KHD self-made. You guys are all genuine. I appreciate that, bro. That means a lot, for real. Truly means a lot. But yeah, man, to anybody who's ever supported me or just my creative endeavors, if you supported me along the way, man, I truly appreciate you. And it doesn't go unnoticed. Like, just for people to be tuned in with me and my creations and just the fact that y'all enjoy what I do. Like, it's not forced and it's genuine. Like, that means a lot. So I just wanted to say I appreciate y'all, man, from the bottom of my heart, because that shit means a lot, especially in a world like this. I can't thank you enough. And I just made a community post, but I mentioned it. Like, I don't need the accolades or none of that. Just the few genuine supporters that I have, like, It already fulfills me. Like I'm already fulfilled. It don't gotta be a million people on the stream. It don't gotta be none of that. Like, and guess what? You'll still see me showing up. You'll still see me dropping music. I'm always gonna be here. I'm always gonna be here because it's a genuine intention behind it. And I do this stuff not only just for myself and my passions, but for the very few people like y'all in that who just show that genuine support as well, man. So shout out to you guys. You guys hold it down. If not, I would just been left it in the dark. For real, man. 100K says word up. No doubt. But yeah, I don't want to hold y'all up too long. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me once again, contributing in on the conversation, man. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night or day, whichever time y'all are hearing this. This was a fire stream, man. I wanted to stream for y'all. I'm like, I just had the urge to stream, man. I'm like, I gotta get on here because I really had to get this off my chest. But yeah, I truly appreciate y'all for tapping in with me, and I wish y'all all the best on whatever y'all got going on yourselves, your creations or whatever you do, man. Just keep going with it. Just make sure you have genuine intentions behind what you do, and just be grateful. Be grateful about the little things, because if you're not grateful about the little things, you would never be able to. You can't be grateful about having a lot if you can't be grateful about the small things. And I appreciate all of y'all. I enjoyed the stream. I'm glad to hear that, man. That y'all. So yes, sir. Have a good night and stay safe. No doubt, bro. Same to you, man. Continue being great. You already know I'm gonna stay tapped in with y'all. I'm gonna stay tapped in with y'all music, whatever y'all content. You already know. And I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me as well. Like I said, the support never goes unnoticed. I appreciate it all. And yeah, man, peace.